Hello, this is Satsunder Khalsa, February 28th, the last day of April 2022, and it is currently 5:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I needed to make some brief comments on this channel. Primarily, this is a channel dedicated entirely to mental health. I'm not here to address politics, finances, government agencies, current affairs. I'm not an influencer. I will not tell anyone to take their meds or to not take their meds, to see a doctor, to not see a doctor, which doctor to see, which medicine to take. That's not me. If I were to do such things, that would be interfering in the treatment plan of others. And that is an extreme violation of any and all medical ethics. First, do no harm. Do no harm. Never. Adhere to that rule. Do no harm. And then follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Okay. A little clarity. I do recommend that if you are having troubles with mental health, that you do some research on avenues of getting help. It all depends on the individual. Eventually, in these talks, I'll discuss crisis management, emotionally disturbed persons, involuntary outpatient commitment, among various other things, along with patients' rights. I'll try to come up with some links to list in the subtitles. My last video, a discussion on the phone with Social Security, I had to change my routing for direct deposit. Pardon me. I had to change the direct deposit routing and my change of address. And then I had a question about an old account, which apparently the agent couldn't find. And I had spent hours and hours on the secured messaging, a continuing dialogue with public health agencies, the Social Security Administration, mental health advocacy projects and agencies. So when she said it was never existing, I guess, they changed their software quite a lot on that site, ssa.gov. I guess basically I'm left with a phantom account. No big deal. I'll reopen a new one and carry on from where I left. There are a lot of good resources on ombudsmanship, community counseling, senior protective services. There's a lot out there. It just needs to be put into a place where it's reachable to the common layperson who really doesn't know how to do anything with all this massive bureaucracy that we're up against. And when a person is disabled and to give them grief while they're just trying to get the things that they need to get done, that's not good. Farewell for now. We'll try to produce another one of these tomorrow. This is a planned series of short talks. Its focus is mental health. Nothing else. Not religion, not politics, not really anything outside of the subject of mental health. And my goodness, in 108 talks, upon completion, I'll really have only scratched the surface. Thank you. So far, I've given an introduction. The first one, I didn't care for it because I was feeling a little jumpy. The second one, I gave everyone in the world my diagnosis and how that feels. The third one, I explained what happens at the start of this, and that will lead into crisis management and 5150s and everything else. We'll get to that later. So as these follow along in a pattern, a sequence, I'll hope to cover as much ground as I can. I'll use personal information and life history to illustrate what I'm discussing. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.